Good evening. Tonight, a 4-year-old girl is dead after drowning in a small lake in a Greenwood neighborhood.
And now tonight, police are looking into how that little girl ended up in the water in the first place. Our Matthew Foltz went to the neighborhood today to find out what happened in this very tragic accident.
Neighbors living here tell me that little girl was found in the northwest corner of this small lake as police officers did everything they could to try to save her life. And now it's an incident that is leaving many people living here in shock.
Normally this just doesn't happen. I couldn't imagine that, this did happen, but
Robert Lyons is at a loss for words after hearing the news Monday morning that a 4-year-old girl died after drowning in the small lake behind his home.
It's really something that have to experience something like this, anyone does.
Greenwood police say officers were called to a home near Padre Lane and Hacienda Place shortly after 9 Sunday night after the 4-year-old had been reported missing. Neighbors tell me off camera they saw several officers sprint in between homes to the water and found the girl in the lake. Officers rushed in and pulled her out, performing CPR until medics arrived. She later died at the hospital. It's a scene Lyons says he's never witnessed in more than 40 years of living here.
It makes me really think about, what am I doing on a daily basis that maybe I can create some more security or some more safety in the communities.
Police say the little girl was in town visiting with family and was missing for about an hour before police were called. While nothing will bring the little girl back, Lyons hopes everyone can be more aware of their surroundings to prevent another tragedy from happening by the water.
Let's just keep a better eye on what we're doing in that aspect, just with everything.
Now, right now, Greenwood police say it's still unclear what exactly drew the little girl to the water and how she ended up in there. Of course, any new updates that we get, we'll be sure to pass along to you. Reporting in Greenwood, I'm Matthew Foltz, 13 News.
Matthew, thank you. Neighbors tell us they hope the neighborhood can install more security cameras and alarms around the water that would prevent other children from getting hurt there.
And that's not the only drowning investigation underway, unfortunately. Police pulled 2 children from a lake in Warsaw yesterday afternoon. One of them died at the hospital. The second is currently in critical condition. So right now we're working to find out what exactly happened before they were pulled from the water. So far, police have not released the children's names or ages.
Tonight, several investigations are underway in Hendricks County after 2 people were killed there when a Painfield police officer crashed into their vehicle.
Now, it happened during a pursuit Friday night, and now Samantha Johnson is breaking down the latest information from police.
Today, we heard from Avon police, who are now responsible for 2 of the 3 investigations. They tell us they are still working to identify and find that suspect who led Plainfield police on that chase Friday night. It all started at a Long John Silver's on a report of a person down. That's where police say an officer was involved in some sort of altercation and that person took off. That started a chase, and when they crossed Smith Road on US 40, that officer crashed into a gray Ford in that intersection. That officer, according to Avon police, was released from the hospital hours later with minor injuries, but 78-year-old Barbara Williams and 79-year-old Benny Williams died. I talked to a man today who told me Barbara and Benny were his parents. They lived in Clayton, and he told us they had lived there his entire life. So still ahead tonight, we'll tell you what police say they did find that should help in this investigation. That's still ahead tonight on 13 News at 6. In Hendricks County, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
Tonight, one person is in critical condition after a shooting near 38th and Shadeland. This was the scene around this morning when police say they responded to the scene. They couldn't find the victim. Then they got a call about a person who showed up to the hospital with gunshot wounds. Police tell us they believe the 2 incidents are connected. They have yet to announce any suspects or arrests in the case.
Well, IMPD just shared new numbers for the amount of deadly shootings around Indianapolis this year.
So far in 2024, we have seen 138 homicides. That's compared to 152 that we saw at this very time just last year.
Right now, 92 of this year's homicides remain unsolved. Anyone with information that could lead to answers in those cases can call Crime Stoppers at 317-262-TIPS.
Isn't that a beautiful shot of downtown Indianapolis? Kind of quiet downtown on this holiday, but the skies are blue. There's not a cloud in it. And it's just very crisp, cool temperatures. I mean, it has a good feel to it.
Yes, we were talking earlier how you needed a little sweater in the morning, but not so much in the afternoon.
And it's almost a repeat as we look ahead to tomorrow. So as we head back to work and school, maybe a jacket or a sweatshirt early tomorrow morning. You won't need it tomorrow afternoon as the 70s and low 80s return on Tuesday. Let's take a look all across central Indiana. We have, well, we're struggling to find a cloud. 75 Carmel, 75 Connorsville, Crawfordsville with clear skies 73, plenty of sunshine over Noblesville and Hamilton County, currently 76 degrees. And these temperatures running almost 5 to 10 cooler than this time yesterday. We're down 5 in Kokomo, down 7 in Bloomington and in Indianapolis, and we're 9 degrees cooler from this time yesterday in Shelbyville and Columbus. Out and about this evening, skies remain clear. Temperatures stay in the 70s through at least 8 o'clock. Once the sun goes down, those numbers will drop through the 60s and eventually into the upper 40s and low 50s. So grab the sweatshirt at the bus stop early tomorrow morning. We'll jump to 54 by 8 a.m., into the 60s by 10 a.m., and highs tomorrow afternoon, upper 70s, close to 80 degrees for another mild afternoon as kids come home. In terms of rain chances, we are rain free through most likely Friday. That's when rain chances will peak. I'm going to have a look ahead at that in a few minutes.
All right, Angela, thank you so much. And we have a live look at the roads because traffic has just been so light, and so far around the North Split, it's been light there as well, and people are just out enjoying the Labor Day weekend. But the end of the summer travel season at airports is actually just getting started.
Yeah, a lot busier out at the airports. All the traffic. TSA predicting 17 million passengers passing through the airports between last Thursday and this coming Wednesday. So with the Labor Day holiday, the official end of summer is now upon us, and experts say, believe it or not, now is really a great time to start booking your next trip. A summer surge of flights could lead to a fun fall for air travelers who are looking to score a good deal for their next trip. Experts say the airlines have added more flights. That's led to price drops, and that means there are lots of better potential deals out there for you right now.
So whether you want to do Christmas holiday markets, skiing this winter in Europe, use those points and transfer to foreign frequent flyer programs. That's where the most value is these days.
Brian Kelly, who's the founder of PointsGuy.com, says that's because over the last few years, most U.S. airlines have been increasing the number of miles needed for their flights.
4 years ago, you could get 100,000 miles round trip to Europe. Now it's like 500,000. So my tip is use foreign frequent flyer programs because they have not devalued their programs as much.
So what if you don't have a program with a foreign airline? No problem, according to the Points Guy, because most of the major U.S. credit card programs do allow you to transfer your points to their foreign partners. And if you're not sure which foreign airline to transfer to, the Points Guy offers this tip. The website point.me.
You can put in what points you have, Amex, Chase, American, and it'll tell you transfer to Air Canada, where it's only 60,000 points to book that Swiss flight I was talking about. So booking through United would be 88,000, only 60,000 if you leverage foreign frequent flyer programs. So that's the trick.
Okay, and we know Indianapolis International Airport is bracing for its fair share of travelers returning from their Labor Day destinations.
So let's take a live look right now at the flight board right now, and we can see that at Newark and Logan right now, they have an active ground stop, and Miami and International, as well as Minneapolis International right now has 2 delays. They don't look to be significant ones, however. We are seeing a bunch of different events across central Indiana today to celebrate the holiday, which is Labor Day.
Right now, the Labor Day Street Fair is happening over in Broad Ripple. So the event is happening at the Jazz Kitchen off College Avenue.
It is a fun sidewalk hang with good friends, music, and food. You can check out a bunch of local jazz performers. That runs until 8 o'clock tonight, including the Divas and Rob Dixon and Trilogy.
And the fact that so many people are here today is just great. The fact that they knew about it and the fact that they decided to come, they could have gone to a million different things, and they decided to come here to celebrate with us. So it really just kind of goes to show that support of live music is definitely there, the niche is there, and people are willing to go see it.
So if you'd like to swing by, you can go free of charge for entrance. If you would like to get food and drinks, you can get them from the Jazz Kitchen and also from Yats.
And you got to check out this huge Labor Day picnic event. It's up in Fort Wayne, and it was organized with the American Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organization. The event had free food and beverages along with several family-friendly activities. Also, a special proclamation was given to celebrate the holiday.